Hey everyone! Ready to dive into something really different? We're unlocking M's story, and let me tell you, her diaries are more than just personal thoughts. It's like hidden history meets coming-of-age story, all wrapped up in magic.
And it's a history that unfolds in a world so much like ours, at least on the surface. Imagine right up until the year 2000, magic was basically a fairy tale to most people.
Like, totally. The late 20th century, everyone's freaking out about Y2K, right? But she's got her nose stuck in grimoires, convinced she's got this magical destiny waiting for her.
It's really remarkable when you think about it. Her diaries capture this yearning, this absolute fascination with spells and ancient lore in a world of, grunge music and dial-up internet. It's pretty extraordinary.
Absolutely, but it couldn't have been easy, right? I mean, this isn't Hogwarts or anything. Trying to fit those big magical dreams into, like, algebra homework and football games must have been a trip.
Oh, definitely. It's this incredible dissonance. On the one hand, there's the tangible scientific world, all about logic and reason. And then there's Em, drawn to this ancient power, something that defies explanation.
Like, she could sense this whole other world hidden beneath the surface, but couldn't quite find the door. No matter how many times she tried those spells, magic stayed out of reach. But did she give up? Not a chance.
And that's crucial here. This isn't just about magic, it's about believing in something, even when everyone and everything tells you it's not real. Em's diaries are full of this unwavering conviction. She knew somehow she was meant for more. That's something we can all connect with, even if we don't have magical powers,
Totally. Imagine being a teenager with these grand aspirations, these maybe confusing feelings, stuck in a town where everyone else is worried about prom dates and college applications. No wonder she felt out of place.
Isolation can be a powerful thing, though. When you look at history, a lot of remarkable people, they started out feeling like outsiders. It's in those moments when you're alone with your thoughts, you really have to decide what matters.
And just when things couldn't get any weirder for Em, this guy, Bubba, walks into her life. Now, Bubba's not a mage, not in the traditional sense at least. More like an inventor, a tinkerer, a science guy. But there's something different about him.
Yeah, he's got this invention, the Liminar engine, that's, well, a little mysterious. Em's diaries don't get into the nitty-gritty, but it's hinted that it messes with the line between what's real and what's magical.
And get this, because their little adventures, they get wild. We're talking deserts that stretch forever, mountains that aren't on any map, ghost towns frozen in time. It's like they drove straight into the Twilight Zone or something.
It's fascinating how often these unexplained things pop up during times of big change.
Yeah.
Like, humanity can sense something shifting and, well, things get strange. And when you're talking about big changes, you can't get much bigger than the year 2000, right? I mean, everyone was on edge about the whole white. Welcome back, everybody. We are diving into some wild stuff today, some seriously mind-bending stuff. We've got excerpts from a document called
Testo Incolado.
Yeah, Testo Incolado, and let me tell you, it reads like a secret history of magic.
Okay.
We're talking about the Solomon Ritual, which apparently wasn't just some myth.
Yeah.
This was a planned event, supposedly happened back in 1999, and it changed, well, it claims to have changed everything.
Right,
So,
just do claims.
yeah, so what exactly was this Solomon Ritual?
Okay, so the document describes it as this deliberate attempt by a group of, pretty powerful mages to basically reawaken magic. Reawaken magic, yeah. They thought that magic was like this latent force in the world and all they had to do was unlock it.
And they actually succeeded.
Well, that's what the document claims, yeah. It says that they, it wasn't some spontaneous thing either. This was decades of planning we're talking about. Orchestrated by a group called the Mages Guild.
Mages Guild.
The Mages Guild, yeah. And get this, some of the names involved are pretty shocking, like Lady Margaret Thatcher.
No way.
Politicians.
And Aleister Crowley.
Yeah.
We're talking politicians and occultists working together.
To reshape the world. It's kind of scary when you think about it.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what they knew that we don't.
Right. Okay, so their goal was to bring magic back. How did they go about doing that?
Well, they wanted to sever the connection between the divine and the mortal world.
What?
Yeah, they believed that link was what was keeping magic suppressed. Think of it like this. They saw the divine as like an anchor.
Limiting humanity's connection to like the raw power of magic.
Right.
And the ritual, the Solomon ritual, was designed to just cut that anchor loose.
The document mentions this thing called the spirit.
Right.
And someone named Em. What role did they play in all this?
So Em, it looks like she was absolutely crucial for the ritual. They describe her as like a conduit.
The conduit.
A conduit, yeah, a bridge between the magical and the mundane. But here's the sad part. Her memories, her actual experiences were the fuel for this ritual. The Spear of Memory, which sounds like it was a really powerful magical artifact, was actually made from her essence.
Wow.
Yeah, imagine like a conduit, focusing all of M's life force to power this massive spell.
Oh my gosh.
And they use this power to target this entity named YHWH. YHWH. It's described as an ancient god, like the embodiment of that divine anchor they wanted to sever.
Hold on. So they sacrificed to God. And what does that even mean for the world? Like, what happened?
Well, they believed that by getting rid of YHWH, removing him from the equation, that the floodgates of magic would be opened.
Oh my God.
And according to this document, that's exactly what happened.
So this ritual, this Solomon ritual,
Yeah,
it worked.
it seems like it. But you see, this wasn't like some simple spell or anything. The document suggests they used a mix of ancient and modern magic.
Like what?
We're talking Hermeticism,
Okay.
Goetia, even elements of alchemy